Hey friends, and welcome to this new video of Garten of Banban series. Today we are here with a super important new video dedicated to the world of Garten of Banban. In this video we will talk about two huge news updates that are driving the whole community crazy. On one side we have Garten of Banban 9, the next chapter of the official saga that keeps filling up with mysteries, clues and theories. On the other side we have Garten of Banban RPX, the official roleplay game on Roblox, which is about to receive a massive new update with a special event that has finally been announced with an official release date. When it comes to Chapter 9, today I will bring you a new theory that directly connects to an image published by Ferris just last week. A detail that many might have underestimated, but that could actually reveal super important information about what awaits us in the new chapter. So, there is a lot to talk about, and I can assure you this video will be full of news and surprises. So stay with me until the very end to not miss anything. And of course, before we begin, don't forget to leave a big like on this video, because it helps me a lot to bring more and more content about Garten of Banban and beyond. And if you haven't done it yet, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the upcoming videos, because we have some really exciting weeks ahead. First of all, let's focus on this huge piece of news, because we absolutely have to talk about the next update of Garten of Banban RPX, the official Banban roleplay game on Roblox that keeps growing and getting richer with new content. Last Saturday, a massive update was released that finally introduced a feature the entire community had been waiting for. At last, we can now access the abandoned area of the lobby. This new zone is not just an aesthetic addition, but actually works as a real gateway to a completely new type of experience, because from there, we can enter the so-called ARG maps. Right now, only the first ARG map is available, but even this one has already blown everyone away. Once you step inside, you are transported to relive the first chapter of Garten of Banban, but in a completely different way, much darker, creepier, and with a heavy horror atmosphere. It feels like we are looking at the game from a parallel, secret perspective, and this has already sparked tons of new theories among the fans. But the most interesting part is that this isn't just an extra, not just a small bonus for fun, because RPX is slowly building up a parallel storyline that connects with the main chapters of the saga. Each update doesn't just bring new skins or new modes, but actually adds pieces of lore, secret documents, and hidden clues that help us understand more about the big mystery behind the world of Banban. That's why the next update is so highly anticipated. It could introduce the second ARG map, giving us another journey into a darker dimension of the game, or it could bring us new secret documents that expand the story and connect directly with the official chapters of the series. And of course, we will definitely see new bundles with exclusive skins and extra characters that make the roleplay experience even richer and more customizable. And this is exactly what makes RPX so special. It isn't just a simple roleplay game where we only get to play as our favorite characters, but it's a project that is slowly unfolding a real narrative. A story that is built piece by piece and constantly prepares us for new twists and surprises. Each update becomes an event that doesn't just add gameplay content, but also helps reveal the hidden secrets of Banban step by step. Now let's move on to a truly crucial moment, because we can finally talk about the official announcement of the next update of Garten of Banban RPX. We finally have an exact date. The update will arrive on September 27th, which means in just 10 days. This means the countdown has officially begun, and we are getting closer to one of the most important moments in the recent history of RPX. This news was confirmed directly by Jewel Games, who even published an official Roblox event connected to this update. This is a very clear signal that we are not dealing with a minor or secondary update, but rather with a major release that will strongly impact both the gameplay and the overall lore of the game. At the moment, unfortunately, there are still no official details on what will be introduced. The developers have been very clever in keeping the mystery, revealing only the release date without giving away any concrete information about the new features. And of course, this has only fueled more theories and speculations from the fans. So what can we expect? Looking at previous updates and the rhythm with which Jewel Games has been enriching the project, we can safely guess that there will be new narrative content, maybe secret documents that reveal hidden backstories about the world of Banban. But the biggest attention goes without a doubt to the ARG maps. The first one had a huge impact, and everyone is expecting the second one to arrive sooner or later. This might be exactly the update where it finally gets unlocked, or maybe we will even see a surprise in the form of a new setting that is even more complex and mysterious. And let's not forget that, as tradition with RPX, we will almost certainly see new bundles with unique skins, possibly tied to the theme of the event itself. These additions make the gameplay experience more varied and give players the chance to customize their characters in increasingly creative ways. So even without official details, we can safely say that September 27th will be a key date for all Garten of Banban RPX fans. This update promises to bring important content and could really mark a turning point for the direction the game will take in the coming months. So get ready, because the countdown has begun, and very soon we will finally discover all the new features waiting for us. Now it's time to talk about the most intriguing part of this video, because we are officially entering the world of theories. In the past few days, a mysterious image published by Faris a few weeks ago has resurfaced. The image clearly showed a snake, and it was shared exactly during the same period when people were talking about the arrival of a new episode of the Banban Chronicles, the video series dedicated to the secrets and origins of the different characters in the Garten of Banban universe. It had already been confirmed that a new episode of Banban Chronicles would be coming soon, and the timing between that announcement and the publication of the snake image doesn't seem accidental at all. It's natural to think that Faris wanted to leave a hidden clue about what we might see in the next episode, creating huge curiosity and fueling community speculation. But what could this snake actually mean? There are many possible theories. One of the most popular ones is about Ramamba, the character that, according to the lore, also contains the genome of a snake. It would make perfect sense to think that the next episode of Banban Chronicles might focus on him, revealing secrets about his creation and his connection to this animal. And then there is a third hypothesis we shouldn't ignore. The image could be hinting at a scrapped character, a concept that was never used in the main chapters but could now appear in the Banban Chronicles. A snake-based character would fit perfectly into this context. In short, the possibilities are endless and all very fascinating. The only thing we can be sure of is that Faris never publishes random images. Every small detail is always a clue or a teaser of what's coming next. That's why the snake image could be the key to understanding the focus of the next Banban Chronicles episode and, as a consequence, what new connections we might get with Garten of Banban 9. So get ready, because if this theory turns out to be correct, we might soon discover brand new secrets not only about Ramamba or Bittergiggle, but even about completely new mascots that we have never seen before. Well friends, we've reached the end of this video and we've seen so many exciting news together. We talked about the upcoming update of Garten of Banban RPX, with the new abandoned area of the lobby, the ARG maps, and the official announcement of the update coming on September 27. And then we also went into the theory part connected to Garten of Banban 9, trying to interpret the mysterious snake image posted by Faris and guessing which character could be the focus of the next episode of the Banban Chronicles. In short, the next weeks will be packed with content, and I'm sure we'll soon have even more news and more clues to build new theories on. So stay tuned, because this is only the beginning. Before saying goodbye, I ask you a big favor. If you enjoyed the video, leave a big like, because it helps me a lot to keep bringing you news, updates, and theories about Garten of Banban. And if you haven't done it yet, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you won't miss any of the next videos. Thank you so much for watching until the end. You guys are amazing. Bye bye.